When the time of the prophecy comes, when all is revealed, then the people of the world will rejoice, already knowing who I am.
Today we're discussing one of the most iconic characters in the Street Fighter universe, Gill. With the announcement of Street Fighter 6 on the horizon, fans have been speculating about who the main villain of the game could be, and many have suggested that Gill could be the one to take up the mantle. In this video, we'll be explaining Gill's backstory and his potential role in Street Fighter 6 storyline, but how could he fit into Street Fighter 6 plot? Without further ado, let me welcome you to the Street Fighterverse. To start this video, let's start with the origins of the infamous Secret Society. The Secret Society in the Street Fighter series has existed for thousands of years in the regions of the world, often renowned for their powerful and influential civilizations, manipulating world political, social, military, and even criminal events, Shadow Loot included, in order to achieve an ancient apocalyptic prophecy that would lead to a new age dominated by them. The prophecy and Gill as the savior. The Secret Society required a living messiah because their prophecies dictated that the rapture was imminent, thus signaling the end of humanity. Their messiah would be the one who would bring salvation and create a new Eden for the worthy remainder of mankind. Gill's ending from Street Fighter 3 Second Impact provides a paragraph explaining this prophecy. The events that signify the end of the world are said to take place in 2200 AD. The boy who controls the elements is said to refer to Gill, and the prophecy predicts that he will act as humanity's savior. While the prophecy would not come true for another 2 centuries, Gill, the current emperor, would take it upon himself to create a nation comprised of the fittest and best that humanity had to offer, in order to bring about their salvation. Feeling that the world's opposing forces have become unstable and imbalanced, Gill saw that the world's state of conflict and change had grown its peak before the eventual catastrophic cataclysm. To achieve this, he set several plans into motion, all called the G Project. And what is the G Project? The G Project is a compilation of various activities overseen by Gill to ensure the Secret Society's acts of world salvation. One revolved around an organized fighting tournament to seek out the worthy, and another included the conduction of illegal genetic experiments to create a race of super soldiers, giving way to the prototype Necro, who would eventually escape and go rogue, and the Soldier 12 to the finished product, who was tasked with hunting Necro down. A scientist known as Dr. Wu, who was kidnapped by the Secret Society, is one of the major figures involved with the G Project. The G File is a collective documentation of this plan. Although it appears like a scrapbook of various events throughout human history, all events entailed within were orchestrated to ensure the Secret Society's ultimate goal. Ibuki was given a part of the G File containing documents entailing only the first stage of the project, which were now already within motion. The entire G File consists of over 20,000 volumes of step-by-step instructions for enacting the G Project, aspects and world influence. Having existed since the early ages of human civilization, the Secret Society has control over nearly every field of society, with their influence reaching to the upper ranks and hierarchies of governments, corporations, and even the criminal underworld to carry out their bidding. They are shown to manipulate events and politics throughout the world, and are also seemingly in control of the flow and access of information and knowledge in the world, being shown to hold access to technological and scientific innovations, at least generations ahead of what is known to humanity in their current period, example cryogenics and cranial preservation. In addition, they possess knowledge and proof of existence of the occult and metaphysical, such as the utilization of ki, chakra, elemental manipulation, and harmonizing, and to a lesser extent, magic. They have also created and developed extremely powerful techniques, unique only to its members. The Fall of the Black Moons. Though having stayed in the shadows for a long period of time, the Secret Society are shown to have a growing role of involvement by the times of Street Fighter V. As Shadow Lu experiences rises and falls in power throughout its management under Bison, their active project Chains is of such a level of immense threat that Urien is focused to intervene with the cartel that the Secret Society helped start. However, it is ultimately unknown what the direction of the Secret Society had in mind for those bleak times. Urien's goals were to stop the commencement of the super weapons from ever being deployed and activated, while Gill and Colin seemingly desired the end results of Shadowlu's possibly greatest act of terrorism committed. Nevertheless, the crisis was averted thanks to the help of fighters summoned and deployed by the Kansuki Saibatsu. The reveal of Gill. After the Black Moon's incident, Gill unveils himself to the world through the use of live streaming and internet video platforms, specifically akin to G, the self-proclaimed president of Earth. Showcasing his strength in a street fight against G, they exchange a conversation that details Gill's role as the one who shall truly lead the world. The Fourth World Warrior Tournament. Sometime later, with the aid of his secretary Colin, Gill organized the Fourth World Warrior Tournament, desiring to learn which of the world's strongest fighters were deemed worthy of survival. Due to their sponsorship, however, word leaks out of the rumor of the organization's existence and attracts the attention of many, including Masters Hotel Tycoon head and US martial arts champion Ken Masters, and even the reclusive but legendary hermit Oro, to pursue more evidence of the organization's existence. In his Street Fighter III Third Strike ending, Gill collects the most powerful fighters in the world, parts the ocean by sheer force of will, and leads them to his perfect promised land, where they would be safe from the world's destruction. Gill described this destruction to Yoon as two opposing forces of the world becoming imbalanced. Gill's power lies in his own perfect balance of forces, so complete that it is evident in his own body, with the opposing forces of fire and ice separated in perfect symmetry. Gill appears to be able to inflict this balance on others, as demonstrated on Alex and Gill's Third Strike ending. This ending also displays him doing the same to the entire island, where the promised land exists. Fate. The fate of the secret society after the events in Third Strike is currently unknown. In Street Fighter VI, we might have seen details surrounding the stages that this type of organization is still alive. Coming out or retirement, with a crew of the strongest characters in the world, Gill might finally be the ruler of the world. So what do you like about Gill's story? Let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on new theories and info. Thank you for watching. This has been your Street Fighter host. Welcome to the center stage, our new Discord server. There you can talk with us, chat about current events going on in Street Fighter, information, theories, and lore. We'll leave the link in the description box below. We want to thank everyone for tuning in and becoming part of this Street Fighter community. We want to thank you for your positive comments towards our channel, because it only habilitates us to grow even more. From the Street Fighterverse crew, we thank you.